A girl just finished taking a shower and was sitting on the bed when suddenly there was a knock on the door. She thought it was her boyfriend coming back, but when she opened the door, she saw a drunk man. He directly put 500 yuan on the table and then pulled the girl into his arms. The girl struggled desperately. The noise from the room alerted the girl's boyfriend downstairs. He rushed upstairs and tightly tied up the man with a tablecloth, then beat him up. Mia, who was a little mentally challenged, was too scared to know what to do until she heard Nick yell at her to run. She then realized she needed to escape. Nick then rushed over and picked up the table to smash the drunk man. The next day, the two went to the police station to report the case, thinking they would be protected by the law. However, they didn't expect to have stumbled into a den of demons. Since Mia and Nick were both parties involved, the captain had them separated to give their statements. But as soon as Nick left the room, the captain immediately had evil thoughts. Under the pretext of investigation, he forcibly took off Mia's coat, staring at her barely visible figure. When he learned that the drunk man had a tattoo on his hand, the captain immediately showed a surprised expression. At the same time, the beaten commissioner had already returned to the police station. The drunk man who had assaulted Mia earlier was him. Knowing that she was in his hands, he was about to proceed with the unfinished transaction. Nick accidentally saw the familiar tattoo from a group photo on the desk. A bad feeling instantly surged in his heart. Then he saw someone guarding the door, making him feel a chill down his spine. Thinking of Mia alone in the interrogation room, he rushed out the door without hesitation. When he kicked open the door of the interrogation room with all his might, he instantly saw a heartbreaking scene. Mia was being humiliated. At this time, another officer also caught up. No matter how much strength Nick had, he was no match for the other party's greater numbers. However, what was even more heartbreaking was yet to come. They first gave Nick a beating, then hung him next door to the interrogation room, letting Nick watch helplessly as his girlfriend was defiled. In addition to seeing the commissioner and the captain, he also saw another officer enter the interrogation room. At that time, he secretly vowed in his heart that if he could get out alive, he would make sure the three of them paid the price. This exciting movie is the 2010 Hong Kong, China release Avengers Death. Friends who like it can check out the original film.